Guys, Ice Cool Tech here, back with a brand new video. Now, in today's video, we're actually going to be talking about the iPhone 7 and iOS 13 Developer Beta 5. Now, the reason I'm doing this today is actually because, well, I was going to do it on Monday, but I've used it long enough, and I'm not discovering anything, and nothing's really changed, bug-wise or anything. So I'm just going to do it today. Friday will still be the iPhone SE on iOS 13 Developer Beta 5 full review, which probably more to talk about since, it's an older phone and older hardware. But before we begin, I do want to let you guys know, definitely subscribe to Super Mario 415 on YouTube, guys. He does some pretty awesome gameplays, and definitely check his channel out and make sure to subscribe. So yeah, I just want to give him a quick shout out. Anyway, now also, I know today was planned to do the cool jailbreak tweak video. However, it looks like that's not going to be happening. My reason is because my iPod Touch 6 will not jailbreak. I've tried older Uncover versions that still supported the iOS 12.2 Beta 6 jailbreak on 8 devices. I've also tried getting my 5S back up, still multiple other things. It looks like I'm going to be trying out an RSIM. I'm not sure when or anything, but that's what I'm going to probably end up having to try. Then also, like I said, the iPod Touch 6 will not jailbreak. I've tried so many things, it just won't go. So until either one of three things happens, I get my 5S back up on 12.1.2, I get that iPod Touch 6 jailbroken, or there's a reliability fix for Uncover for, 8 devices and A7, maybe just 4K in general, released, then that's not going to be happening. So I'm really sorry, guys. If you guys really want to see it, I can do it maybe on like an iPhone 4S or something, an older device, or an iPhone 5 or iPod 5 or something. If that's what you guys want to see, then I can do it then. Just leave a comment down below. I can do it, iOS 10 maybe, iOS 10.3.3. But yeah, so I'm really, truly sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about the iPhone 7 on iOS 13 Developer Beta 5. Oh, and guys, before I forget, make sure to leave a like down below and definitely subscribe to the channel for more. Every subscriber means a ton, and it's really appreciated. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright, so as you guys can see, I have my iPhone 7 here, and it's running iOS 13 Developer Beta 5. Now, I'd want to talk about battery life first. So, battery life, and I said this in my first impressions video, battery life seemed pretty good. It seemed like it was actually it just improved over Beta 4. As I've been using iOS 13 Developer Beta 5, I found out that I was wrong. Actually, I quickly found out I was wrong. When you're in the high, or like the 90s and 80s, it goes down pretty slowly. But once you hit around the low 80s and 70s, it starts going down faster and faster. I noticed this increase, so it starts to drain eventually, which is really annoying. I've had to charge my phone today already, and without barely any use. But yeah, so I was wrong. There's a battery drain there still, and I'm not going to complain too much about it since it's still only a 5th developer beta, and we got more to go on top of that, the full release, and then all the fix updates after that. And as you guys know, it's not an issue on my end because the battery health is 100%. So yeah. The second thing I want to talk about is performance, because there's not much to talk about with performance. It's basically the same as Beta 4. It's actually might be slightly smoother, but not that much. Other than that, I'm not having an issue with it. So, I don't know if you guys can hear this. When you first touch on a toggle or even an app, there's a little ping. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes it does, and it's just a bug, so I just wanted to mention that. The second bug that there's a few bugs I want to mention. So that's the first one. The second bug is so when you hold the phone vertically, if we go on Safari here, hold it vertically and turn up the volume, turn down the volume, you get this little nice, cleaner looking volume indicator on the side. So it doesn't take up the screen anymore like it does on iOS 12 and previous versions. And as you guys can see, you can interact with it and everything. Now, when you hold the phone horizontally, oh my gosh, making a lot of mistakes right there. If you hold the phone horizontally and you increase and decrease the volume, the indicator is also horizontal, but it's on the top and it's more centered. Now, there's this really weird bug, and the fix is simply just to restart your phone if you're having this issue. When you hold it horizontally, and you do that, sometimes, it's not happening to me now, but sometimes it comes up over here where it would when you're, it would essentially come up in the vertical mode, but when you're holding the phone horizontally, it's really weird. So if you understand what I'm saying, it's just really weird. Temporary fix to restart the phone or whatever device you're using. I'm not sure if it happens on iPad. It didn't happen on my iPad running iPadOS Beta 5, so yeah, that's might just be an iPhone issue and iPod Touch as well. Anyway, so the next bug, so first of all, the ping thing happening at random times, sometimes it doesn't, it's really weird. Second thing is that, the third thing I want to talk about is sometimes animations are missing, and I noticed this on iOS 12.4. Beta 4 didn't have this issue, so iOS 12.4 for some reason had this issue on my 7. So did iOS 13 Developer Beta 5. Sometimes animations are just missing. I don't know why. And it happens so rarely, though, it's not really even worth mentioning, but, I'm going to throw it in there anyway. I don't know if that's just me, but it happens sometimes. iOS 13 Developer Beta 4 actually didn't have this issue, but whatever. So yeah. So also, when I talk about 3D Touch, I still hate it. I still hate the new 3D Touch. It's a little bit more stable when you do this. It doesn't... Oh, yeah, you can still do it like that. Yeah, I still hate it. Still hate the new toggles, but, it is what it is. New features. I do want to mention something, and that was found in iPadOS 13 Developer Beta 5, and that is under display and brightness, you get these two new toggles, and one of them is more and the other is zoomed. So zoomed is just the bigger icons, the icons that you see in iOS 12. Actually, it's more of the home screen you see in iOS 12. And more is the native iPadOS 13 home screen, with the widgets on one side and the smaller app icons that have more in a row and stuff on one page. So I just wanted to mention that. It's actually pretty nice to have that, especially because it's more customizability. But, so overall, Developer Beta 5 on the iPhone isn't that much of a difference between Beta 4 and Beta 5. Performance, slightly increased. Battery life, about the same to Developer Beta 4. Overall, the experience has been pretty nice. Just a couple bugs here and there, and, well, by a couple, I mean, like the 3 that I mentioned that I can find at least. And, there have been a few new features and tweaks in around the operating system that I'm not going to go over because I actually do not have a device running Beta 4 to compare right now. But if you guys do want to see, like, we'll talk about more of that on the iPhone SE and iOS 13 Beta 5 review. And yeah, stay tuned for that if you guys use an iPhone SE. You want to know how it performs? Not now, thank you. You guys want to know how it performs? Then make sure to stay tuned for that on Friday. Full review coming. So yeah, guys, that's really all I have to say about Beta 5. If you're on Beta 4, definitely update. There's no reason not to. Unless you're like... No, actually, there's no reason not to. I was going to say, if you care about battery life that much, but again, it's not that significant, or it's not that big of a difference. Yeah, so definitely update to Beta 5. Honestly, I would, but yeah, so again, if you guys want to see a cool jailbreak tweak and you don't mind it being on iOS 10, oh, this is dead. Well, if you don't mind it being on iOS 10.3.3, then definitely comment down below. Just comment down below if you guys do want to see it, if you don't mind it being on that, because I'll gladly jailbreak that and then, do the review. So, also, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below and definitely make sure to subscribe. Every subscriber really does mean a lot, guys. I'm not, like, messing around when I say that. I'm actually being honest. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.